We never seem to have enough of it, time. And yet it moves forward whether we use it intentionally or not. Lately, I've been thinking less about productivity or time management and more about whether I'm actually living inside my days. That's what drew me to Make Time by Knapp and John Zeratsky. Not because I wanted to optimize my day or chase another efficiency system, but because I was tired of the busy bandwagon, the constant digital distraction, and the feeling that my focus belonged to everyone but me. There's a strange exhaustion that comes from being constantly connected. The sense that your hours are spoken for before you even wake up. Notifications, email overload, endless feeds that refill the moment you reach the bottom. I didn't feel lazy. I felt scattered. And scattered is harder to fix than tired. When I first picked up Make Time, I assumed it would be another productivity framework. Another set of rules promising transformation if I just woke up earlier, answered email faster, or built a better routine. I've read those books. I've tried those systems. And I've felt the quiet frustration of watching them collapse under the weight of real life. What surprised me immediately was how different this felt. Knapp and John Zeratsky aren't preaching from some mountaintop of perfect discipline. They're former Google designers, people who helped build the very infinity pools that now consume so much of our attention. Social feeds, endless email, streaming platforms engineered to keep us scrolling. There's something refreshingly honest about that. They're not pretending distraction is a personal flaw. They're acknowledging it's by design. That framing changed something for me. It removed shame from the equation. If these tools were built to capture attention, then losing focus isn't weakness, it's predictable. And if it's predictable, it can be redesigned. And instead of offering a radical life overhaul, they offer something deceptively small. Choose one daily highlight. That idea stopped me. Before the day begins, before the inbox opens, before the notifications flood in, you choose one thing that would make the day feel meaningful if it got done. Not a to-do list, not 10 priorities, just one. Something urgent, or satisfying, or joyful. Something that, when you look back at night, makes you say, yes, that mattered. What I loved about this was its humanity. It assumes you won't control everything. It assumes your day will still fill up. But it gives you one anchor. One intentional act in the middle of chaos. At first, I thought it sounded almost too simple. But the more I sat with it, the more I realized how rarely I had been intentional about my focus. My days were structured around urgency, around reacting, around email overload and whatever felt loudest in the moment. The daily highlight felt like a quiet rebellion, a deliberate act of intentional living in a culture that rewards constant busyness. Knapp calls that culture the busy bandwagon, the belief that being perpetually busy means you're important. I recognized myself in that immediately. I've worn exhaustion like a badge. I've equated motion with progress. But busyness, as he gently reveals, is often just noise. Activity without direction. Motion without meaning. And then there are the infinity pools, a phrase I can't unhear now. Those endlessly replenishing streams of content designed to capture our attention indefinitely. What shifted for me was understanding that focus isn't about willpower. It's about design. The laser section of the book introduces tactics to eliminate distractions, even something as bold as an internet kill switch. Logging out, deleting apps, creating friction between me and the things engineered to hijack my attention. None of it felt extreme. It felt protective. I started asking myself a different question. Not how can I be more productive, but what deserves my best attention today? That question feels slower, more intentional, and strangely freeing. And then there's Energize, which felt like a reminder I didn't know I needed. Sleep, movement, real food, time outside, face-to-face conversations. Knapp isn't selling a wellness fantasy. He's pointing out something obvious we've forgotten. You cannot do your best thinking when you're depleted. Optimizing my day begins with respecting my energy. Focus isn't just mental discipline. It's physical support. I also appreciated that the book doesn't promise perfection. Some days you won't protect your highlight. Some days you'll fall back into scrolling, but the reflect step changes how you respond to that. A simple nightly check-in. Did I do my highlight? What worked? What didn't? No harsh judgment. Just data. Just curiosity. As I moved through this book, something subtle but profound shifted in me. I stopped seeing time as something to conquer. I started seeing it as something to shape. One highlight, one protected block of focus, one refusal to climb back onto the busy bandwagon. A reminder that this day, this single ordinary day, belongs to me. And maybe that's the real power of make time. It doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for presence. Like and subscribe for more book breakdowns and mindset insights. This is Well Read Club, and I'll see you in the next one.